So we've got Bristol Capoeira's Lise and Rad joining us today.
Hello.
Hi.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Cool.
So
Having us.
a lot of people watching this live stream will be familiar with Bristol Capoeira is one of the highlights of the dance tent at the festival. You've been every year at the festival,
Yeah.
but am I right in thinking that you're not actually Bristol born and bred? So where do you come from and what brought you to Bristol?
So I'm French.
And I'm from Poland. Okay.
So I arrived in Bristol about 12 years ago, just to start learning English. And I thought that would be temporary, but then I fell in love with Bristol. So I just, decided to stay. And 11 years later, I'm still here.
I hear that story so often. I come for the weekend and 10 years later, I'm still here. Yeah.
For me, it was planned to come for 3 months here, only 3 months to 13 years ago. I came here for 3 months to earn money for the trip to Brazil. That was my dream. Earn money for the trip to Brazil, laptop and camera. Took me 1 year. 1 year later, I went to Brazil. And then that's it. I come back here, and
yeah. It's where it's at. Bristol's where it's at. We all know this. And PS5 especially is where there's a lot of really exciting hidden talents and things for people to join in with. And you guys are doing Bristol Capoeira. So obviously you've been doing Capoeira for a while now. You don't get those tricks overnight and stuff. So what is it that attracted you to Capoeira? Why do you play?
So I started Capoeira 18 years ago, but I seen Capoeira first time maybe more like when I was 15 or maybe 14. I seen in the video game on the PlayStation, Tekken. And before that, I seen all the Bruce Lee movies, karate movies, and I always fight with my brother. And so I thought I knew how to fight. I seen all the Bruce Lee movies, and I fight with my brother. And then I seen this game, and I thought, this is so cool. The guy's fighting and doing breakdance, and on PlayStation you press everything in, and he was doing all these cool moves. So I said, I need to start breakdance. A few years later, someone told me that it's called capoeira and was created by slaves in Brazil, and they have to hide it, so they added elements of dance, acrobatic, music. And when I was 18, I said, okay, I need to start training something, I need to start doing something good for myself. And that was it. My friend bring me poster. He said, I seen it in my school. He bring me poster. I went to first class, and from the beginning, I never missed the class. From when I was start training, I never missed the class. I always been there. And to today, I never missed 1 week, let's say, of training,
Yeah, and for me, it was similar. I watched a movie one day called, every people training capoeira will know this movie. It's called Only the Strong, where they were, doing capoeira. And I've always liked anything like cartwheels, handstand, this type of things. And this is what they were doing, loads of acrobatics, loads of kicks. And I thought, wow, this is really cool. But at the time I was 15 as well, I think. I was living in France, but it was not popular at all. So I kind of left the idea on the side. I moved to Bristol, and then I found Rad's classes, and I'm like, this is it. I'm going, I'm going to try finally. And then I went to the first class, and I never left, because I think for me, the beauty of capoeira is you learn, loads of tricks like kicks, acrobatics, but there's so many more things. Like you learn a different culture, you learn a different language, because there's the element of music, and all the songs are in Portuguese. And through songs, you learn the history of capoeira as well. So if you want to understand, you have to learn the language. There's elements of dance as well, with maculele, with samba. So it's so rich that, doesn't matter for how long you train. Like Brad always says, he's been training for 18 years, but he's still learning. So it's like an endless learning. And this is why it's such a rich martial art. So yeah, that's why.
We have students with me from the beginning for 13 years now. But and then when Lise joined, the things start changing. Now we have lots of girls training with us. We have kids class, and so many different people.
So normally when you have your classes, everybody comes together, you have your warm up with your jingle exercises and some of the kicks, and then maybe you break out and practice something together, and you come together at the end with a hoda, and you sing and you play those instruments. How do you do all this now?
So obviously with the current situation, we've moved all our classes online. So we teach 3 kids class a week and 3 adults class. So every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, we have kids class at 5 o'clock and the adults class at 6 o'clock. Apart from the Saturday where we have the morning class for the adults at 10:30. So it's really good because it's, everyone is still happy to join in. They're happy, like we have a little chat, we catch up, then we train. It's still a nice way to keep the community together, because we're not that big yet, but we really have this community feeling and everyone really enjoys that. We really know each other, we know the kids, we know the parents. So we have to keep this going through hard times.
We motivate them, but they motivate us.
Yeah, I know.
Because they're waiting there, so sometimes it's like,
what time's online class? Yeah, I mean, if you saw my face just then, you said 10:30 seconds, like, ooh, he's yeah. Cool. So
even when we go back to normal classes, we'll keep going with online classes.
Brilliant. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, nothing between you and capoeira then.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi, my name's Emma and I train capoeira with Rad and Lee's. I've been doing capoeira for about 1.5 years and I absolutely love it. I love singing and I love the challenge of learning the instruments.
I like capoeira because of the singing and gymnastics.
I like capoeira because we get to see our friends and have lots of fun.
The music is inspiring. I think it's very much cultural experience rather than just only physical exercise.
I love capoeira because it's fun, amazing.
I love training with Rad and Lee's too. Their classes are always so varied and so much fun.
Because it's fun.
Lee's and Rad class, it's always fun. They pay attention to details so that everyone can improve.
We like training with Rad and Lee's because they're really passionate and believe in us.